Good morning, Magic Tribe. Welcome back for another magical morning. This is Soul Session episode number 6. Today we're going to be discussing what you're calling in, and we're going to go through our normal schedule. I'm going to do a quick collective reading, starting with the Soul Truth cards by Brianna Hovey. And then we will move into a quick pick a pile where you choose between piles 1 and 3. You can choose one or you can choose all of them. The choice is yours. And then I will pull personal cards for everyone in the chat at the end. We'll pull a crystal card and some other card I haven't decided yet. So everyone will get 2 cards. So make sure you get your name in the chat box. All right, so welcome back to those of you who are returning, and a big welcome to the tribe, to all of you who are tuning in who are new. All right, hope you grabbed your coffee. This will not be as long of a session as it was on Saturday, but Saturday's episode was about taking things slow. So let's see how the energies have changed going into this Monday. We're getting ready to close out the month of November. Can you guys believe it? Man, time is just weird lately. All right, we're going to get 3 Soul Truth cards. All right. I actually got 3. Sweet deal. All right, so we will go bottom to top. And our first question for ourselves is, am I apologizing for my truth? Right? So we were kind of moving through this a little bit, or starting to move through this a little bit last week. And it's really asking us what part of us we're really apologizing for, whether, it be something that other people have told you about, or just something that you would like to change about yourself. How are you apologizing for that? Good morning, Angelfish. It's good to see you. Okay. So what part of you is apologizing for your truth and why? Okay. Today, we need to be proud of our truth. So catch yourself when you want to apologize or withhold parts of it. You never know whose life you'll change when you're brave enough to speak it. So be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives in all of us. And this will give others permission to speak their own truth, because there is room for all of us. And our very first mantra for today is, courage is contagious. I like that. When other people make their own decisions, honestly, that really has nothing to do with us. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, right? And other people are going to make their decisions based on their own truth, and that may not align with yours. Even though sometimes we really, really want the best for people, we can't live their lives for them. And what's true for us may not necessarily be true for them. Just kind of let it be what it is, love. I mean, that's all you can really do. If you want to get together after this live stream, I can pull some cards for you and we can figure it out. But I can't dive any deeper into that right this second. Well, sometimes that's what you got to do. All right. Our next question. What are you most afraid of losing? This is definitely something that was popping up last week. Okay. So remember, as we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was, to make room for what will be. So if you were to take the big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? And what if all of that was a big fat lie anyway? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? What if? Right? So your second soul question for today says to name that fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you are going. Our next mantra for today says, I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved. I am safe. And I belong. Right? Maybe most importantly, because I know very often it makes us start to feel very separate from what is, but separation is the illusion. We are one, right? So, what are you looking for outside yourself that is already within you, right? Are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? Remember, when we search outside ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. So it's time to go inward to find everything that you seek. All the answers you need lie within you. Okay? Our last soul action says to breathe in your favorite essential oil. Inhale deeply into your belly. Drop your shoulders and spend some time hanging out with your soul today. And ask for what you need. And be ready for the answers. Okay? And then remember the mantras. Courage is contagious. And I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved. I am safe. And I belong. What you seek is within you. How else do you think you recognize it in other people? All right. So, how are you apologizing for your truth? What are you most afraid of losing by saying what said truth is? And what are you looking for outside yourself that is already something present within you, right? Unless you're releasing that, you're not going to see that reflected back to you. Remember, reality is a big giant mirror, and we see what we are focusing on, right? A certain level of fear isn't dumb. It is what tells us to, run away from a charging, animal or something of that sort. Get out of the way of a speeding car or, an oncoming train. Fear is a good motivator, but that's all it is a motivator. And then you need to release it so that you can take action and see that solution that you're looking for, whatever it happens to be for. Okay. Let's get 3 soul coaching cards to get a good affirmation for today. I'm trying to decide which ones I want to use for a pick a pile reading. I have no idea. It'll come to me. We're going to get 3. See if it actually gave me 3. Oh, 4. Dang. I was close though. And here they are. We get fulfillment. Okay. I love that card. Radiance. Peace. And light. Okay. So our affirmation for today says Joy abounds in all areas of my life. I am a radiant reflection of God's light. I breathe deeply, knowing that all is well in my universe, and my light radiates throughout my life and the world around me. Beautiful. Nicely done, Spirit. Not that I ever doubted you. All right. We will get a Nature's Whisper card. Just to... or 4. Apparently, there's a message here. So here we go. Oh. Well, you could have given them to me right side up. Okay, so the first one we get is inner truths, right? So that was what we were already discussing with our soul truth questions, is we were really focusing on honing this inner truth, right? Good morning, Janice. Intuition, right? So what are you looking at for outside yourself that's already within you? Right? And letting that radiance radiate outward. Okay. Move these so I can see them. All right, so we have a 16 and a 36. Our next Nature's Whisper card is the 18 with new experiences and possibilities, right? So we're making room, remember? And then the last one that fell out is open your heart, right? So this is definitely big heart chakra week. So definitely work on that. And you can see that too as well with all the green and new experiences and possibilities, right? So we're really needing to focus on opening that up so that we can receive more in. Makes sense, right? All right, let's do our pick a pile. I think I'm going to just use the general and a sacred traveler card. Okay, so let's shuffle these really quick. Pretty sure I already did, but yeah, sometimes you just got to do it again. It's like going back in to check if you turned the coffee pot off before you left. Anybody else ever do that, or is it just me? All right, we're just going to pull the 3 off the top. And I'm going to do the same with the Sacred Traveler deck. So go ahead and choose 1, 2, or 3, or more than 1, or all of them. It's really up to you how you work this out. All right, pulling them off the top. Hey, Thor, could you not bite your nails right there? Hey, stop it. Thank you. Do any of you have a dog that bites its nails? I don't know if it's just he collected a bad habit from me when I was doing that, or I don't know. He has a lot of anxiety. All right, if you chose pile number 3, you get a bonus with the strength card. I'm going to pull another one off the top. And it is courage. Nice. Strength and courage today, ones. And your Sacred Traveler card is Rejuvenating Rain. So there is definitely some cleansing going on. Remember to clear the past to heal the present, right? Not something we've been doing since probably the end of September, is clearing out those things that no longer lift us up, right? We don't need to carry that baggage anymore, okay? And the universe has given you the strength to do that today. So you are hereby declared a strong, resilient warrior of heroic proportions. Number one, enjoy your battles, whatever they are, because you're guaranteed to come through them stronger, brighter, and more compassionate. And based on what I know of mythology, probably with great hair and a six-pack. It's a nice bonus. But remember that no one is fearless. No one. And even though you're not fearless, you are courageous. And when fear shows up, you don't run away from it. You're going to use your courage to conquer it. Right? Beautiful number ones. All right, let's move on to pile number 2. Are you done, Thor? All right. Those of you who chose pile number 2, your affirmators card is Impermanence. Okay, so you're being asked to focus on how everything is changed because everything is always changing, right? So remember that life is always changing and you're going to drift easily through those changes, good and bad. And as you drift through the hard times, you're going to take comfort in knowing that you'll leave them behind. As you drift away from good times, you can take comfort in knowing that more will come your way, because impermanence is an equal opportunity non-entity, right? And that kind of goes with that whole as without, so within kind of thing, you know, or should I say as within, so without in that case, because we are creating our reality with what it is we are calling into existence with our vibration. And that vibration shows what level you are currently residing at as far as your consciousness goes. And it fluctuates all the time. But as you kind of get into this process more and more, it becomes easier and easier to bounce back from the lows and get back to that higher vibration state. Okay, so number 2s, you get Vast Vistas for your Sacred Traveler card. And it's asking you to expand your horizons, right? Because this is coming out with the Impermanence card, it tells me that there may be some sort of shifting going on, whether with your physical self or with your spiritual self. And there may be some sort of serious awakening process going on for you right now. So just really hone in on that whole, if you're going through a bad time, it will get better. And if you're going through a good time, make sure you are fully living in that moment, because it may carry you through your next not so good time, right? Good morning, Sarah. All right. Those of you who chose pile number 3, your affirmators card is Worthiness, right? Okay, I'm not surprised this is coming out either. A lot of us are kind of moving through this whole worthiness, abundance blockage. Just remember that you are worthy of ultimate happiness. Number 3s, you deserve and you should really learn how to accept it. And damn it, you cannot feel guilty about it when you get it, because guilt is not invited to your happiness party. And we're not even going to tell him where it is. If he asks about it, we're going to be like, no, I think you're thinking of something else. And then we're going to run away really fast. Right? So remember, You're worth all of it, right? And your sacred traveler card is the Mystic Healer card. I love that. So remember, healing energy flows through you. But not only is it flowing through you, it's also flowing to you. So as you're healing yourself, you're healing future generations as well. Okay? And a lot of us are here to get through this whole generational karmic garbage. And, the buck kind of stops here with that whole generational shit. And we're clearing the slate for our future generations so that our future generations do not have to learn the same stupid lessons that we had to conquer, whatever they are. Usually they're revolving around some sort of abundance in some way, whether it be love or money or time or whatever abundance means for you at this particular moment. Okay. Nice. So we had a really good message today, and these pick-a-pile cards are kind of just reminding us what we really need to do as far as that goes. So just as a recap, those of you who chose pile number 1, you got the Rejuvenating Rain card, which is about purification of ourselves and our surroundings. You also got the Strength and the Courage card to go along with that, which is just the universe reminding you that you can do it, right? And it's going to be easy if you allow it to be, okay? If you chose pile number 2, you got the Impermanence card and Vast Vistas, which tells me that you're starting to expand your horizons a little bit, and that is definitely where the universe wants you to move, by focusing on the fact that, well, everything is always changing, and you always have the good times to fall back on when you're going through hard times, and when you're, vice versa. Okay. If you chose pile number 3, you got the Mystic Healer card and Worthiness. And that is what we're all kind of trying to heal in ourselves at this time as a collective. Not even necessarily just our specific tribe, but the world as a whole is really focused on healing that worthiness aspect of the fact that we are all one, right? And a collective. And we're all getting really sick and tired of this whole separateness garbage. Or maybe it's just me. I don't know. All right, let's move into personal cards for today. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend too as well. I know we did. I didn't want to get out of bed this morning. All right, let's pull let's pull Earth Magic cards to go along with our crystal cards today. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, so the Earth Magic deck is by Stephen D. Farmer, and this is one of the first decks I got for this channel. And then the crystal cards, I forgot who does the crystal cards. Hang on. These are, Margaret Ann Lembo is where these are from. You can find them on Amazon. They're pretty cheap. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to pull the book out today for these, and we'll read what the book says about it too, not just what's on the card. Maybe it'll have something interesting to add. All right, Angelfish, you are first this morning. And it just flew out on the ground. Oh, and you got this one last week. So you're still moving through Labradorite, okay? So remember that you're going to take time for reflection and see life from a higher perspective. That is the affirmation. This stone is going to help you to observe life from a greater perspective, reflect on your inner light, develop consistent spiritual practices, increase your spiritual awareness, and it's a great stone to meditate with regularly, right? Let's see. Oh, hey. I have no idea how these ones are set up, but I've turned right to it. So it says Labradorite is a useful stone for meditation, lucid dreaming, psychic development, and spiritual awareness. Labradorite is the philosopher's stone, helping you to examine the recesses of your mind. The reflective qualities help you recognize the effects of light, color, and sound on your consciousness, right? And with your extra sensitive sensories, that may be a good stone to help you get super grounded. I like that. All right, let's see what your Earth Magic card is for today. Oh, there it is. Almost dropped it. Okay, so you get the Fog card, right? So things seem a little bit veiled. This stone is definitely going to help you to see the bigger picture and help you to reflect on why things are still being slightly hidden from you. So definitely try and pick one of those up soon. Okay. It's going to help to clear the brain fog, so to speak. A little helping hand from the universe for you. All right, Miss Janice. Let's see what your stone is for today. No, the Labradorite. Is that what you're asking? All right, Janice, you get the Orbicular Jasper. Okay. This helps to unleash unlimited possibilities, helps you to relax into the flow of a happy life. Remember that what goes around comes around, and attract goodness and love. Okay. The affirmation for this stone says, my life glides forward with ease. I am mindful. I think and act with positive energy. Okay. All right. Like that. All right. Let's see if we can find it. It's yellow. There it is. Okay, Orbicular Jasper, Janice, opens your mind to the potential that you can glide through life with ease. This stone helps you to remember the power of the law of attraction, and it is a reminder of the circular flow of energy. What you send out comes back to you. Okay, so I'm also getting an added message to make sure that you're not sending out any negative things right now, because those things are going to come back to you tenfold really fast. So try to police your thoughts a little bit for the next little bit of time, because you're manifesting things super quickly, and you don't want to manifest a lot of icky juju. Just saying. Okay, the Earth Magic card that is yours for today is the Lotus Flower. Okay, and this is the unfoldment card. Remember, a lot of times we really have to be buried in the muck in order to attain our real true beauty in life, just like a lotus does. Okay. So this is your time for unfoldment. So you're really going to want to move into that energy that reminds you that life is easy. And if things are getting really hard, or you're hitting a lot of roadblocks right now, you should probably take a look around you and look for the door that's open instead of banging your head against the one that's closed. Yeah. All right. Sarah, my love. Hi, babe. All right. Ooh, another Jasper, but this is the leopard skin Jasper, which totally fits you better. This stone is going to help you to improve your peripheral awareness, help you to become the objective observer, increase your consciousness of reaction to others. It's also going to help you to increase your mental, physical, and emotional flexibility. Okay. The affirmation for this says, I observe my surroundings and I know I am divinely guided. Sweet. See, you already knew. You didn't even know you know. Let's see what that one says. Okay, let's see. This is red. There it is. They have these set up all weird in here. The leopard skin Jasper is going to help you to ground your spiritual practice through earth-centered spirituality. And this modeled stone assists you in releasing emotional patterns. The gem helps you to make conscious decisions to discard what is no longer appropriate and to retain whatever has a positive influence. So that really goes really well along with what is going on today energetically. So go you picking out the stones you needed already. All right, let's get your Earth Magic card, because I think the Earth Magic is going to be especially important for you today, especially since it was brought up in your stone. And you get the Lake card, Stillness. Okay, so definitely focus on that small, still, calm, beautiful voice inside of you. And don't get stuck in your monkey mind, is the message that I'm getting. Okay. So observe your surroundings and know you are divinely guided. So you're definitely focusing on building up that trust and the intuition that you already have. Okay. And if possible, maybe head out to a lake. I have a feeling there may be a stone waiting on a shoreline for you. All right. Let's close this out with a couple key cards from the Starseed Deck. I have a feeling we may have another person popping in. You'll know. It'll make itself very apparent. All right, there's 1, 2, 3. There more. That one. We're going to do 4. 4 is the number of the day. Uh-oh. Un momento, my loves. Sorry, guys. I had to make sure that wasn't important. It was my husband calling. Apparently, he just needed to hear my voice. Work must suck this morning, so send him some good juju. All right, back to our Starseed deck. These are the Starseed cards. They are a mini deck by Nari and Anastasia. Okay, these are really cool because they actually have like a little magnetic closing box, and they're fantastic. I love them. They're one of my favorite decks. Okay, so our Starseed cards for today are Earth Guide. So there is the Earth Magic yet again. Remember that your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved, Magic family. Right? Choice is our second one. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice. Well, for those of you who need to see it. Right? And then choice. And I love the picture on this card. This is one of my favorite ones. All right, and then we get Gaia again, the Earth Magic. Connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She'll guide you through this time of change. Okay, so this is also telling me that there may be some Earth changes going on too, as well, coming up. I don't like to make predictions about this, but just be aware of your environment for your locality, wherever you're watching this from. Okay. And creation. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul, right? That is what we're here for, to create the reality of our choosing, right? And we can do that best by connecting to our earth guides and our Mother Gaia, all right? And connecting into the source of all that is on your own, instead of using other people as portals to that energy, is going to be tantamount to your success or failure at this point. You should have been able to learn to harness your own personal power. And then it'll get easier to stop looking at life like the glass is half empty, because you have the knowledge that reminds you that, well, the glass is refillable and you're blessed enough to have one, right? Yeah, barefoot in the grass would be a great place to be today. And get some sun if you can. All right, my loves, that is going to be it for today. I'm wishing you all a glorious, glorious Monday. Until next time, may favor follow you wherever you go. As does my love. Be good. Be good to yourselves and be good to each other. And I'll see you all again tomorrow at 10 a.m. Oh yeah, that's Central Time. And if you're looking to get a hold of me outside of YouTube land, my links are in the Show More box below. Also, you can hit the link to get my new banana bread cookbook for fantastic magical recipes, only for $1.99. And that's my sales pitch for the day. Bye now, everybody. Be good.